So Kanye West has been going a little bit wacky in the media recently. He's been going on many different shows, many different broadcasts, and every single time he has a camera and a microphone right in front of him, he seems to try very hard to destroy his legacy and embarrass himself. And I guess, to start off this video, I came across this other video on Instagram, which I feel like really encompasses the recent Kanye episode.
Every human being has something of value that they brought to the
Okay,
table,
good.
especially Hitler. How
Not
about
so
that
good.
one?
Yeah. So he's gone. I mean, it's pretty clear he's been masked off for a bit now. We know that he recently visited Donald Trump, and he brought Nick Fuentes, a Nazi, uninvited, and it's been causing trouble for the Trump campaign. He's running for president now, and they've been trying to distance themselves from Kanye and Nick. Um, we know he recently went on Tim Pool, and within that broadcast, Tim gave very, very slight pushback, and Kanye melted down, was super hostile, and left the show. So that's what Kanye's been up to recently, but even more recently, he went on to Alex Jones' show where he completely embarrassed himself, went complete mask off, and I gotta say, if you're a Kanye fan, I feel bad for you, but also it's time to quit, bro. It's time to quit. He's a lost cause. But let's hear about, okay?
So I gotta watch my accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish.
The video is quiet, by the way. Like, I actually recorded this entire video beforehand, but these clips are really quiet for some reason. I don't quite know how to boost them, but yeah.
Banks. So I need to watch my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis, so I mean, I disagree with both statements, but I get the Trojan.
I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to look at.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Just because you don't like one group doesn't mean the other. But look,
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Okay.
Oh man! Well,
Imagine you're sitting in a table with Alex fucking Jones, and Nick Fuentes, and you're the one that comes off as the craziest. That's what Kanye is doing right now. Listen to how he's laughing, man. He is nervous. He doesn't know what to say because he's usually the craziest guy in the room when he's on camera. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it is an act. I don't think Alex Jones believes in everything he preaches, but Kanye definitely does. Kanye does, because Kanye, as we all know, is not well in the head. He's going through a manic episode or something, and he is out crazying Alex Jones. He is just directly saying, I love the Nazis. You heard Alex trying to make a little bit of a statement saying, look, just because you don't like Jews doesn't mean you have to openly like the Nazis. But Kanye's like, I love them. I love them. That's what Kanye is saying. Let's continue.
I have to disagree with that. But listen, we're gonna go to break. I'm the crazy one here. We're all crazy. The whole world's crazy, and the whole power structure's coming down. This is absolutely lit. This is lit. So we're gonna.
He has to end the little scene by going about like, the world's crazy. The power structures they're coming down. I don't really know what to say, folks. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit, everybody. We're lit. Anyway, more things happen.
I don't hear anything from the ADL or anybody else.
More arguments made by Kanye West that are a little wacky.
I don't hear anything from the ADL or anybody else.
But for the ADL, I want to say there's a lot of good Nazis that were just fighting for their country. And for them all...
Like George Soros.
For them all to get put in a box. They're all in a box. Every Nazi's bad. Well, could some of the Nazis have just been fighting for their country? Oh, they're all... Oh, we can't put them all in a box.
No, I get... You're explaining that, like you said, you love the Zion.
This is the funny thing here is you actually see the narratives that Kanye and Alex are trying to push are colliding. Because Alex Jones is trying to bring up the George Soros conspiracies, that George Soros was a Nazi collaborator because George Soros is the Mr. Evil villain that he is, whatever bullshit, right? The thing is, George Soros was like a kid, like fucking like either like an actual kid or a teenager during the war, during the Holocaust and all that stuff. So that's a pretty bold thing to say. He's like some kind of evil Nazi collaborator. But note, he is trying to say that George Soros is connected to the Nazis, therefore evil bad guy. But what Kanye is trying to say is that it's ridiculous to say that every Nazi is a bad guy. What if they're just fighting for their country, man? What if they're just fighting for the fatherland? No, Kanye. It's not how it works, bro. Not how it works. They were actively invading a country. They weren't defending their country. They were actively invading all the countries in Europe, okay? They were going all over the place, grabbing people up, wrangling people up like cattle, shooting them in the streets, putting them into death camps. They were doing a genocide. They were invading their neighbors and doing a genocide. They're not just fighting for their country. Shut the fuck up, bro. But anyway, it's just pretty funny to see their two narratives collide and clash. Pretty humorous. But let's continue a little bit in this video.
If you don't agree with some of the things they're doing, even though you don't support a lot of what's happening. Seriously, I've really studied a lot of history. Plus, I had family that was there. And so, I mean, I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo Boss uniforms, amazing. But I mean, just because you're in love with the design, you're a designer. Can we just kind of say like you like the uniforms, but that's about
No,
it?
no. There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
Oh my god,
A lot
bro.
of things. Hey, Netten, what did you think about that, Netten? This is insane. You are an insane person. How could you say something? It's okay that.
So let me ask you, you like
This is actually wild. You're seeing literally Alex Jones trying to save Kanye West, trying to make Kanye appear more sane than Kanye actually is. And in response, Kanye starts bringing out a net and talking to the net like it's fucking Elmo. Alex is literally trying to say, well, look, Kanye, you just like the uniforms, right? You just like the uniforms. I mean, the uniforms are pretty cool, right? And you're a designer, you know. And then Kanye's like, no. There's things I love about the Nazis. There's so many things I absolutely love about the Nazis. He's legit creaming his pants right there, on camera, about the Nazis. And then he pulls out a net, which he's pretending is Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. Alex Jones is trying to make you seem sane, bro. And you're doing this shit? This is insane. This is actually wild.
Like the Azov battalion, because they openly howl Hitler. They're the leftovers of World War II. They
and again,
support
here's their
Zelensky
clashing narratives.
Russia, so you like the Azov battalion?
So he's bringing up the Azov battalion because the Azov battalion is a militia in Ukraine that's pro-Ukrainian and fighting Russia. They're also Nazis, right? They're a far-right extremist militia. They're not good guys. But they obviously do not represent the entire Ukrainian military. Okay, let me just address that conspiracy. They don't. They aren't in leadership positions in the Ukrainian military. Ukraine's president is of Jewish descent. The far right parties in Ukraine in the last election, I believe, got around 2%. That's significantly less than pretty much all of the far right in all these Western European countries, and definitely in Russia, where Russia is currently led by a traditionalist, nationalist individual. He is very, very far right on the social issues, very, very far right on things like nationalism and traditionalism, like I said before. He's also actively invading a country right now. And they're going on about how they have to, remove Satan from Ukraine. That's Russia right now. They also got the Chechens, who the Chechen government is run by mega homophobes, and mega far right religious fundamentalists. So again, I just wanted to address Alex's point there because it's bullshit. But note, Alex is trying to bring a narrative where he's saying Nazis are bad, and everyone I dislike is a Nazi. But then here's Kanye being like, no, Nazis are good, and I am a Nazi. So they're clashing. They're clashing. It's like they don't. They're not. They're not just not on the same wavelength of thought right now. They're like in opposite wavelengths, whatever that means. They're completely contradicting each other.
Love everyone.
Well, my point is, you weren't involved with Hitler. You didn't do anything. So having the ADL say anybody that opposes communism and the New World Order is a Nazi, well, you kind of get what you give. You know.
No one cares about the ADL. They're played out. Jesus.
Well, they ran Twitter till last week. But yeah, I hear you.
They don't run anything. No one knows the AD. No.
Even in the little, they're still disagreeing, bro. He's saying, Alex Jones is saying that the ADL is super relevant and runs so many things. They run Twitter, whatever running Twitter means. Last time I checked, Elon Musk runs Twitter. I don't know if he's trying to say Elon Musk is the ADL, but then Kanye's trying to pull some stupid argument like, oh no, bro, I don't like them, so they fell off. They're not relevant. They're not relevant. It's like some rice gum shit from Kanye. It's so weird, bro. But there's still more clips, okay? There's still more clips. In this clip, Alex Jones is still trying to save Kanye West, okay?
Well, I just think you should not want to be Hitler's coming man.
I didn't say I was. I don't really care that much about Hitler. I love him. Seems like
you just do it as a way to like troll.
I don't really care much about Hitler. I love the guy. I love the guy. That's what Kanye's saying. It's so weird, bro. It's just so peculiar. But then again, you have Alex Jones saying, you're just trolling, right? You're just trolling, right? Please tell me you're just trolling, right? No, he's not trolling, Alex. He's not trolling. Anyway, here's what Kanye has to say.
No, he seems like a cool guy. You know, it's like he it's like he had a really cool outfit and stuff, and he was a really good architect. And
so you're in love with the look of it.
And he didn't kill 6 million Jews. That's just like factually incorrect.
Guys, get the Ronald.
Oh my God. Again, Alex Jones trying to save face for Kanye West, and I want to make a big point about this clip, right? Because there's gonna be a lot of people defending what Kanye's saying by saying, "Look, bro, Kanye, he's just trolling, bro. He's just telling jokes. You just don't get it because you don't like jokes." No. I mean, you could make an argument that the architecture comment was a joke. Sure, you could say that was a joke. The art comments, the outfit comments, but then he makes those comments, but then he also draws, but look, Hitler didn't kill 6 million Jews. And you could see the change in the tone of his voice from being more lighthearted to being like, no, he did not kill 6 million Jews. It's a lie. It's factually incorrect. Whatever the fuck. Bullshit. When, as far as I'm aware, they're actually still finding Jews that weren't accounted for in that initial 6 million count, among other groups that were killed by the Nazi regime. No. Kanye says otherwise, though. And this is the thing. Kanye's not joking. He's not joking, bro. He's not joking. Don't pretend like he is. It's pathetic. The idea that he's just joking. Look, a lot of times the real he can say anything. He can say he loves Hitler, he is a Nazi, he's this, that, or the other, but you'll still have people trying to be like, nah, it's just satire, bro. It's just satire, bro. Look, there's truth in jokes. He might have been joking about the architecture, but he's telling what he believes is the truth about the death of Jews, or the death number, the death toll. That's what he believes is true. Do we need people to be like official Nazi party members for them to be considered fascists or Nazi supporters or so on and so forth? No, we obviously don't. We can tell by the actions they do, by the words they say. And Kanye is literally saying right in front of you, right in front of the world, how much he loves Hitler, how much he loves the Nazis, how the Nazis are good people that were just defending their country, how he hates Jews. He keeps talking about it. I've met people that have defended him. I've seen people. Obviously, you can find them on social media. Now, they don't represent a majority of the population. I think there was a poll that came out that found that Kanye West is more unpopular than George W. Bush at the end of the Bush term, right? Remember, Bush got us into 2 wars. He increased debt ridiculous levels suddenly after having like a surplus under Clinton. He lied us into those wars, and then there was also a recession. So Kanye West, right at this moment, is more unpopular than George W. Bush, according to polling data, and that was before the Alex Jones interview. So to the people that still defend this man, like, legit grow up, bro. Get out of the bullshit. Get out of the dumbness. Fix your brain. Maybe you need to be medicated as well. I don't know. Because if you believe this man, you're stupid. And I just want to look at this, end it off with a funny note. Tim Pool, this was posted by Hassan Piker. Tim Pool made a post that was like, I think Ye could actually win the presidency. This was posted today, December 1st. This is after the fact, after Kanye had disrespected Tim on his own show, had Tim's audience attack him, and by him I mean Tim. So Kanye got Tim Pool's audience to attack Tim Pool. He disrespected Tim Pool by walking off the show. And even after that, Tim Pool is just like, I think Kanye can win, guys. 2 hours later, Alex Jones, you're not Hitler, you're not a Nazi. Kanye, well, I see good things about Hitler. Every human being has value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. And then Tim Pool's like, well, shit. Well, damn. Let's keep it real. Kanye's not going to become president. He is tanking his reputation. He will never be involved in any mainstream music projects. He's never going to win another award, which maybe that shit doesn't matter to him anymore. Maybe he's fine just being on, I don't know, Nick Fuentes' show as a frequent guest. But if he wants to be an obscure, exiled member of society that hangs around with Nazi Zoomers and all that shit, I mean, he can. He has that option. He's clearly working to that. Or maybe he could just take his medicine and live life normally, but there's no one close enough to him that can convince him to take his medicine. So it's over for him. Let's be real. If he dies because he's doing some delusional shit, you think the Nazis that are loving him right now, that are giving him the love, you think they're gonna care? No, they're not gonna care. They got what they want out of him. They got some clout. They got their clout out of a mentally ill man. And look, the mental illness things, like, you can feel a bit of sympathy, but you can't defend him with it, bro. He's gone too far, and it's his own fault. He has all the resources in the world to get better, but he doesn't do it. So, look, the tyrants, the horrible tyrants, they were all mentally ill too. Stalin, Hitler, and so on and so forth. But they don't deserve your sympathy. At some point, when you got Kanye trying to push these ideas to his giant platform, he doesn't deserve the sympathy either. Anyway, Kanye's over. Wrap it up, boys. There's no defending this. It's over. The he made graduation card. You can't play that defense anymore. It's done. Sorry.